That's a diamond.
So I feel like we should be paying more attention to this movie, but
I don't.
I get the feeling that I've looked up and nothing's happened beyond him getting out of that
It's
lion thing.
the problem that I think we're learning as this goes on is that this is a very visual film.
Yes, it's very
So
slapstick.
all I know is that they're in the jungle. He doesn't like animals. I don't know why they went to Africa in the first place if he doesn't like animals.
He found a map or something.
He found a map. Right, what they're looking for.
I don't know, but he's found diamonds, so I assume that's pivotal.
Another one. I'm rich.
But what are diamonds just doing on the floor?
They're an excuse for Leonardo DiCaprio to go over in a few decades' time
Yeah.
and put on a really
Another one.
interesting South African accent.
I can buy pull-up.
Oh, Titanic.
No.
I can
What?
buy everything that my heart desires.
Blood Diamond.
Oh, is that the film where his
Stanley, another one.
wife and kid are already dead,
Look at the size of that diamond.
Yeah,
Well, don't stand
that's the
there.
one.
and he's going
With
crazy?
Jamie Foxx.
Put that
Jamie
away.
Foxx.
Yeah.
Can you, Stanley? Look at here. Look at here.
Tupac, you mean?
Tupac.
Yeah.
Hold them. Don't
He was
run.
never in South Africa.
What your eyes see, your heart must believe. Two of them, real. What are you doing with my diamonds? Trying to steal them? Yes.
What the fuck are we talking about, Percy?
I don't know. Speaking of Tupac.
Man, that's Coolio.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it really fucking is. Look at him, he's smart enough to catch the white man. What do they want? They want see-through rocks. Like, he obviously
now,
doesn't understand the price of diamond.
Hurry up, put it on here.
Let me try and spin this one, right?
Right.
There's another one. Well, pick it up.
What we're saying now, making jokes that he looks like Coolio, spear chuckers, fucking obeying the white man, blah blah blah. In today's modern progressive society, probably not the politically correct thing to say. Sorry, I'm going to pronounce that again. Politically correct thing to say.
So you're saying we should get back
When this was made
Yes.
in the 40s, I guarantee you they're going to put him in some sort of cooking pot. There's going to be a bloke with a bone through his nose, right? See? You see what I fucking mean? They've got, they're all walking around with spears and big shields. In the 40s, this wasn't considered racist. This was just them exaggerating a stereotype for comedic effect.
This is so good. Also, where the fuck do they get canisters from? How do they fashion cooking pots?
I don't know.
Please say that word one more time.
They use pottery skills. But look, he's got a fucking bone through his nose, dreadlocks, he's wearing animal skins, he's massive and black. That means I'm going to eat your white ass.
Talking some devil language.
Exactly. But this is the point, is that we can't commentate on a film from the 40s where this is depicted without saying shit that's going to sound racist.
It's not even going to sound.
We can't say
inherently racist.
We're not judging it, we're not critiquing it, we're
No.
trying to be funny. And it's funny to watch fucking spear chuckers cook white men in pots.
Yeah, and get saved by monkeys. That's a gas canister. That is a canister. Or a the taller one. Not the guy.
What, a monkey?
Fuzz. How did you get yourself untied? Quiet. You're smart, Buzz. I take back everything I've ever said about you. Good work.
Are you thinking over our last conversation and just trying to back out of it in
No, I'm
some
not
subtle way?
I'm not. There's no way
I can see him. Get
to
back.
commentate on a film like this. I knew when as soon as I saw the title Africa Screams
With the title cards.
with the title cards, right?
Come on.
And it's in the 40s, where racial sensitivity probably wasn't the strongest point then.
Well, yeah.
I knew that there was going to be some scenes where we would have to rein it in.
Yes.
And then I thought, well, fuck it. Why would we have to rein it in? In the 40s, we could say all this shit and get away with it.
Yeah.
So,
No, he ain't. Come on, hurry up. Take it easy now.
And as you're watching a film from the 40s, we're obviously commentating
commentating.
from the 40s, because otherwise, how would it fucking work otherwise? This is a single audio track, bruv. Don't try and fucking
Yeah,
science
this is
your
a
way
40s,
around this.
This is a 40s recording.
Yeah.
We're just going to put it in a time capsule.
So
Like Blue Peter.
we've got quite a lot to look forward to from what I've seen from the Mystics. apparently they're able to vote soon.
Not in Africa, they're not.
That monkey proper sorted it
Is he
out.
pitting?
Yeah. This is my last serenade. We're about to see him pick up some change in a minute.
He's gonna do a spinny kick. Spinny kick or two.
See, it fucking is!
Chest beating motherfucker.
That is.
I bet he listens to Madball.
Yeah.
You know, Diana, I never did go for that talk of yours about a 20-foot monkey.
Really?
Oh, just a 20-inch monkey.
Oh, she's soiled now.
Why not come to Africa, Mr. Johnson?
Just let me have the illusion.
And I know just where they are.
And you can lead us to these diamonds?
That I can. But first we'll talk business. You and I will cut this pie right down the center.
Isn't that wrong?
Now, no bickering.
I don't know what's being discussed right now.
No.
I don't seem to have any alternative.
That you haven't. So, when you make up your mind, just give Buzz a buzz, huh?
Oh, buzz.
Buzz.
Yeah, big boy, hold on to that.
I'm very excited to all the lads.
Boss, about splitting that pie down the center.
I'll handle this my own way. Get ready to break up.
I want to split her pie right down.
I saw that joke come in 10
Yeah,
seconds before you said
I know. But I thought, you know, this is an audio-based track. We've got to say it.
Boy, come here. Now, gather up my belongings that are scattered around here. I might be moving to better quarters. By the way, leave these things right here in case that little fat boy, you know, little fat boy, if he does show up, this is good enough for him. Go.
See, some traditional ethnic dialogue in response.
Chief wants to see head man.
Yes, sir.
And so I've decided there's no such thing as an orangutan.
They need to hide her pretty quick.
Enough animals to have made the expedition
Yeah,
worthwhile.
because the last thing you want is little mocha kids running around. And they would fucking bang her rotten.
She'd be like, blah 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 blah
Blah, blah, blah,
blah
blah,
blah
blah.
blah blah. She would look like someone's got a fig roll and just turned it inside out.
She would be torn up.
You know,
That would be one busted tackle.
on a serious anti-racism note, for a moment, I think
Chief say,
every one of opposing colour
Yes.
in this generation
Why
should
does
breed.
Chief want to see me?
Should breed.
Yeah.
And just...
And then the entire next generation of the entire world will be coffee coloured. And that'll completely eliminate racism straight away, because everyone's the same colour.
Albinos?
What does Chief want?
That's a recessive gene. I don't
Ginger?
think that.
sweet tooth.
Ginger, I think
Man.
black trumps ginger.
Oh, not him.
So for one thing, it'd get rid of gingers.
Right.
For the second thing,
Which
it'd
is a
get-
good thing.
it would get rid of racism.
But we'd all just be
it'd make
poorer.
sport more exciting.
We'd all be poorer.
Why would we all be poorer?
Because we'd be earning less if we were all brown.
But if everyone's brown,
Yeah, our
it's-
standard
we
of
get the
life
same-
would drop.
No, we get the same system. It's just that the brown people move up the chain.
But then the white people...
Free at last, free at last.
Chief say, deal good.
See,
If you're white or black,
yeah,
Fuck
let's
your-
have your
fuck your
feedback,
opposite.
right?
Just fuck your
Your
opposite.
two options are, and we want you to comment this video, do we breed with them
Seen Stanley?
and just them, as in all others? That wasn't me being inherently racist, that was you all breed together and create a universal colour tone of beige or whatever the fuck we're going to get. Or do we just have a big fucking battle and the losing colour gone?
but we wouldn't win.
We wouldn't win.
And we'd all be dead.
Yeah. So we've
The
got...
only people left to be Asian. Because they've got numbers.
They have got the fucking numbers. There are more people alive these days, and that is Japan's fault.
Japan's fault.
Japan. Or is it China's fault?
China's got the most.
China.
Any country.
Yeah.
1 in 6 people in the world are Chinese.
Yeah, I can't find a Chinese girlfriend.
Yeah, how hard are you looking?
He had a hat on like that too.
I'm stalking the internet pretty hard.
I gave him such a belt. I went.
So,
And hanging around my local
in
schoolyards.
this generation, all white and black people of this earth breed with the opposite colour.
Yeah.
Right? Next generation, all coffee. Then, the coffee generation breed with the Asians. So within 2 generations, you've completely destroyed racism.
My biggest problem,
Yeah.
and truth be told, I'm not massively racist. I'll say the most offensive things I
Do
can.
you know how many times you've said, I'm not massively racist, but during the course of this series?
I just need to rein it in because you know this is going to be my little kind of saving grace or whatever.
Right.
I'm not racist.
You're not
I,
racist.
I say the most
You're not
offensive
racist.
things I can just
Yeah.
because it's funny.
I'll vouch for that, you're not racist at all.
I mean, I like them. We should all have at least 3. But I don't know enough females of other ethnic descent to find any attractive. Like, yeah, there's the ones on TV. Like the lass from Sleepy Hollow's quite attractive.
Was the last time Sleepy Hollow?
I don't know, some.
Right.
Or Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu is attractive. I don't think
She's really attractive when she's not trying to be attractive.
Right.
In Sherlock, no, Elementary, she's really
I can see her
pretty.
get those two confused.
Yeah,
Sherlock.
well, they're both about Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Elementary, she's pretty just because she's not the limelight and she's not meant to be pretty. She's just a lass. It's effectively Girl Next Door syndrome. So she's pretty in that. Who's that bird that played Storm and then turned out to be massively
Berry.
racist? Yeah, her.
Who's she racist against?
Whites.
Really?
Yeah, she went on a proper rant about it. Yeah, they weren't happy with her in the end.
See? She's got more influence than us.
Yeah,
So, just think about that before you comment.
she's quite pretty. Yeah.
Oh, no. She, at one point, she was heralded as, like, the pretty one. She was, like, the hottest girl in Hollywood.
Yeah.
There was a period of time where she was, like...
Yeah, sorry, I was confused with where you go with one.
No.
Is it?
Number one hot actress.
I didn't know if
Yeah.
you meant one of them.
There was a period of
Yeah,
time, no,
and
just
legitimately
as a female, fuck colour.
Legitimately so.
Halle
She
Berry.
is a very pretty lady.
No, I never really got it.
You didn't get
I
it?
didn't really get
No.
that. I mean, you know, she's by no means unattractive, but I never saw her as
I can see why she's pretty.
one of the classic.
Oh yeah. I mean, with the choice available, you know, Kirsten Dunst, Olivia Wilde, the bird.
You're not allowed
from
to talk about everybody. Wilde.
I'm not allowed to talk
We got-
about
we got,
Olivia
we
Wilde.
got,
There is that restraining
We
order.
got the
cease and
contact
desist.
from the lawyers.
Yeah.
After
Have you seen a short fat man that's
Fuck, I
walking
can't even remember
around
what.
with a giant
I did threaten to
No, I'll never
and then
catch
make
up with him.
that I left,
Yep.
and then
You're not going to run around this jungle alone. You stay right here.
as I tenderly whisper sweet nothings in her ear. Apparently, she didn't take it too well.
No, and the lawsuit is pending.
Yeah,
We can just add to your mounting debt.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking paying for it.
Well, you know, if that debt's going to go somewhere, why not me? Why not? It'll get written off eventually because I'm not. But yeah, I mean, what about the lass from Anchorman? I think she's incredibly pretty.
Christina Applegate.
Christina Applegate. Yep. Even without her tits now, because she's.
Well, also Angelina Jolie's got no tits.
Yep.
She is still lovely.
Yep.
Well, no, Angelina Jolie used to be lovely before she got really skinny.
Before she knew she was lovely. Before she was big.
But it's not even before she just lost an excessive amount of weight when she didn't need to.
Yeah, 'cause she was a bit
now she's
meaty,
like
wasn't
Posh
she?
Spice
Yeah.
size,
Yeah.
which is too thin.
Not me.
Like
Okay.
to the point where there should be a doctor going and sort yourself out.
Okay, who is your favourite Spice Girl in looks?
Favourite Spice Girl?
Shoot to kill. I know you do, Gunner. I won't give you any trouble.
Baby.
Baby. It's got to be Baby for me as well. Seconds,
Press in so hard. Oh, scared, eh? Look at your face.
Posh when she had a bit of meat
Scary.
on her.
By inch.
Scary. See, I never thought...
When she's got her hair straight, when she's straightened
Yes.
her hair, she looks
Yeah, when she's had a wash, she looks alright.
sporty.
Sport.
When she's cleaned herself, when she's not in a tracksuit.
I've met Sporty Spice.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, she was absolutely lovely.
Give her one?
Yeah, and she's really tiny as well. Really short.
Yeah, who else is really tiny? He's Louise. Remember Louise Nerding? Who married one of the rednecks?
My diamonds.
Oh, the singer.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard that actually, but I
she's
never.
fucking tiny.
Yeah.
And that was one of my teenage crushes. Was
Oh
Louise.
yeah.
She was
She was
awesome.
amazing. And who have we got to kind of crush on these days, singer-wise? That prick who rides a wrecking ball that always sticks her tongue out all the
Miley
time.
Cyrus.
Yeah. Who's recently posed naked. Or topless, at least.
Not interested.
They're very average. Not even good average, kind of like pre-teen average, you know?
How old is she? Like 20?
Yeah, but you know, like, there's nothing going on there that you wouldn't want to see somewhere else. She's no Gwyneth, I'll give you that. And Gwyneth Paltrow in Iron Man 1, that's it. That is the woman of my dreams.
How did you ever get into this mess?
Gwyneth Paltrow in Avengers.
Because she's mainly quiet and doesn't speak a lot.
No, because she's wearing cut-off jeans.
Oh, yes.
And
Fuck.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
And she's got her feet out.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
And I've got a bit of a foot fetish.
Well, that's you. But I'm saying I'm a leg man, and she's got
She has got the
cracking
legs.
pair of pins.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been creeping on this for a long time. I feel like we need to wrap it up pretty soon. The only, I guess, the fucking
Aisha Taylor.
I'm
Lana.
not sure I know who that is.
Lana from
Don't know what
Archer.
she looks like.
Oh, check her out.
Fuck that.
She's very pretty, and she's got a good podcast called Girl on Guy, which you should listen to. Please tell me he's farting and calling other monkeys. Aisha Taylor was also in Friends.
Didn't watch it.
No, oh, okay.
Okay. This isn't. It's too obvious. We can't not mention what we just saw.
Okay. No, go ahead, because I want you to. I need you to do.
No, because I've already rinsed my allowance of edits.
Why don't you watch where you're going, you clumsy ox? Me? Yes, you. Why you trip me those big feet of yours? I did no such thing.
This entire storyline, let's sum it up. So, he was working
In a bookstore.
in a bookstore that happened to be. Yes, they are fucking spitting darts.
Tripping, I didn't kick you.
Yep.
So now leave me alone.
Monkeys,
Yeah? Yeah.
spitting darts.
Look, I'll hit you harder than Lewis ever did. Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Oh,
Wallop.
kapow. Booker!
You know, the one I couldn't get watching the Batman series when they used to put those sound effects on
Yes,
was sock.
sock.
It'd be like pow, zam,
Yeah.
wallop, and all this, and then just sock. And I didn't know that socking someone was an American term for throwing a punch.
Oh,
So when
I
sock
assumed it
came
was
up,
like
I was
a-
like, what?
is it onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeic, sorry. When a word sounds like an action.
Yeah, that is.
I assumed it was like sock, but I could never work it out.
No, the term is to sock 'em one.
Ah.
Is an American term for punching them.
Was that watermelon?
That was a good shot, monkey. No, it's coconut.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, watermelon would be
'Cause-
racist.
Yeah. Do you get African coconuts? I thought it was a Caribbean thing.
Well, isn't the Caribbean in Africa? And this has always annoyed me. Is it the Caribbean or the Caribbean?
I thought the Caribbean was west.
Right, and where's the Caribbean?
I can't understand it. I had enough
Yeah, the Caribbean, like
time on my hands.
the bit between North and South America
Yeah,
that is at Mexico.
right.
I thought that was the Caribbean.
But you get African Americans. So Africa's obviously in
African Americans are Americans who are from African descent.
Right. Okay, so do you get American Americans? They're Americans from
But you
American
don't call
descent.
them. You've got Native Americans.
Right, so they're American Americans.
No, they're just the Native Americans. They're
I'm
not called
confused.
You don't use the same word twice.
Then what are Americans?
Americans are Americans. African Americans are Black Americans.
Right.
Native Americans
Are
what
American
we would call
Americans.
Indians. Yeah, cowboys and Indians. Americans.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, natives.
Yeah.
That's a massive fucking monkey.
And what are Indian Americans then?
Indian Americans.
Yeah, you know the ones with little dots on their faces. Oh, that was some amazing visual gag there. Did you see the eyebrows?
I don't know what an Indian American is.
Is this just where it gets really silly? Like the classing of race?
It's always been fucking silly.
It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. If you're in America, you're American. If you are born in America, you are American. That's how it should be. I don't like the kind of breaking it down further.
I don't like to break it down of nationalities. I don't see why.
Nationalities
if you're born within a fucking 20-kilometre radius, you could be French or Belgian
Yes.
or fucking German. Or, you know, if you... I don't understand why the difference is between living on one side of a line, you grow up speaking French, and, you know, all the French stereotypes and their outlook on life. Or if you're born on the other side of the line, you get the German types.
I guess in an education, because we still haven't wiped out Germany.
We're yet to wipe out Germany, but that's because we're British.
They're too good at making cars.
I thought it was their superior sausages.
Their sausages are fucking immense, and they are really good at.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Why do Germans piss on each other? Often.
In general or in porn?
I've noticed it in porn.
I mean, I piss.
Not really porn I watch.
I piss on.
I've seen it in...
How many girls have you pissed on?
I've never pissed on a girl.
Really? That's shocking. Actually.
Do you remember outside fucking Hollywood's one time? And there was a dude pissing on a chick?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That made me happy.
I was very few things in the world can stun me to silence. And I saw it and walked away, and my brain had to process it for a while before I kind of went, was he pissing on his girlfriend?
And was she gagging for it?
Apparently she was willing to it. She asked him.
There's some good girls out there. You just gotta look.
Welcome to Essex. Anyway, why do Germans piss on each other?
Give me 4 other things you could do in Germany.
Eat sausage.
Right, 1.
Invade Poland.
Right, 2.
Murder.
Right, 3.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Livingston. Polish every one of the letters. They're important, you know.
I can't think of a fourth.
Right, so out of 3 of 4 things that I asked you to do that you could do in Germany, how many of them are illegal?
Have you my paper? Yes, sir. Thank you.
1.
Right. Okay, so out of the 2 out of the 4 things that are possible to do when you're just rocking it in Germany,
Yeah.
you could only come up with 2 things.
I've never been to Germany. I don't
But
know what
even still,
I don't know what happens outside of the border.
yeah. But even still, like, there's nothing to do over there, so it's obvious that you move over to pissing on people.
Can't understand it.
Is that a legacy from the war?
What, pissing on people?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Sunday driver.
I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Livingston, what about that raise I've been asking you about?
I'll talk to my partner. If he's in.
Thank you, sir.
Please tell me this is the monkey. Yes!
Please tell me this is over. Sorry, I know Albert Costello got a great reputation. Well done, monkey. It's the end. Alright, I'm going to stop being nice about this. That was fucking diabolical.
That was terrible. I mean, it started up strong enough. There was a kitten.
The kitten was the funniest thing in it.
Yeah. Although that kitten was fucking scared at the
I found it offensive to people of colour. I found it offensive to women, because there was only one of them. I found it offensive to monkeys for being tortured into acting.
Yeah, and having to cook
for a
white
Hollywood
men.
studio. How the fuck did that cost $500,000?
I have no idea. I'm guessing renting the lions. And then killing one of the lions to wear as a suit.
Yeah, I guess. But it saves money on renting a lion and renting a suit.
But maybe they were then charged for, you know, not being able to return 3 of the lions.
I like the idea of a lion warranty.
Would you like the extended warranty with this lion, sir? Covers damages, breakage.
Alright, so
I can't even give that a rating. That was just poor.
I'm going to give it a rating. I'm going to give it a 2.5.
I thought it was...
Purely for the efforts of the animal trainers.
Yeah.
Because the animals were quite good.
Yeah.
Even though they were, not... If you watch a film and you've got dancing monkeys, by monkeys I mean the animal, not the African fellas, and you've got trained lions,
Yeah.
right? And they don't excite me, that's a flaw of the film.
Yeah, it should have been... This could have pivotally been an amazing film to talk over. And I'm glad that we were drunk enough to just go on a tangent, because otherwise we'd be a little bit confused as to what was going on. I mean, the whole story...
I can't tell if this was funny or not. I think it's been an interesting film to talk over.
I feel that it should have been a sketch rather than a movie.
Yeah, they did get a lot
I mean, that
more mileage than they should have.
Yeah, that
of
lion in a
being
cage
afraid.
thing lasted about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And that should have been like a 5-minute max.
And him waving to the ape.
Yeah.
And him being silly with his food.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the joke. Sorry, not a joke, a fact. The subplot about the gorilla being enamoured with Costello. In the film, it was a male monkey. Originally, it was a female monkey. And the reason they changed it to a male monkey is because the studio were worried that having a female gorilla trying to romance a male human would count as bestiality. So that's why that was changed. There's now a pair of tits on the screen, which you can't see. This restraining order's going down well, isn't it? Did you look for the internet?
Look how fucking good they are.
Oh, they're cracking. Who's that next to her?
Some dick. Because it's not me.
That's
fake.
That's also fake.
Yeah.
That's not. Right, anyway, I would give it 2.5. Are you going to give it anything?
What? I could stretch to 3 inches.
The film, you penis.
Yeah, I think 2. 2. It was poor. The acting was alright. Abbott Costello definitely shouldn't have been in films. I feel that their ability was better masked in
I've seen
sketches.
an Abbott Costello film. My old stepdad was well into them.
Something about mummies and stuff. I've watched their mummy ones.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple of Abbott Costellos that work good.
Yeah.
But I've never seen that one before, and that was poop.
But again, I guess this is based on this is a different company, isn't it? It's not big money involved.
Why was it vibrating? What is that? Fucking $500,000
on that shit. Yeah, makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Crazy. Anyway, I think we're gonna call it there. I'm pretty drunk.
Yep.
I've been rambling a lot.
I think time for pizza.
I feel like I've been more racist than you, which is a first.
Which is quite stunning. Yeah, more pizza for us.
Pizza for us, and then we'll get on to the next film.
Yeah. Fuck you, Africa Screams.